You're gonna get the musical vibe of the Wumpa Islands all fixed in time for the party, right, Skylander? Hey, Crash, did you get your eyebrows done for the party? There was a guy here a little while ago who looked like a bootleg version of you. His eyebrows were madness. I know you're not usually a do-goodery kind of dude, Cortex, but everyone's really looking forward to grooving to the beat tonight at the party. Yeah, you hear those sweet, sweet beats? That's like food music to my ears. Way to get in that party spirit, Cortex. I knew we could count on you to set the vibe right, Crash. This is perfect.
This is terrible. We're holding the Great Synchronization Celebration, not the Great Syncopation Celebration. Please, Skylander, you must figure out what's gone wrong. You must restore the musical vibe of the island, Skylander. Think of all the terrible dancers at the party. Think of poor, footless Aku Aku. Crash, I'm sure that Neo-Cortex is behind all of this. You must stop him from meddling with the synchronization celebration, or the world might not hear from us for another 20 years. Greetings, old friend. This was not what I hoped our reunion would be. The proper musical vibe of the islands must be restored, or all of Wumpa will suffer the consequences. Neo-Cortex, I should have known. Who else would be responsible for such a short-sighted catastrophe? That makes it your responsibility to set everything straight again. After everything that happened on Twinsanity Island, you chose to disrupt the synchronization celebration? Tisk. Well done, Skylander. The musical vibe of the islands is already a little less chaotic. Spyro has scouted ahead for more areas with bad vibes. And he has an interesting theory. He's waiting for you in a village at the base of Mount Wumpa there in the distance. Go meet him and keep your ear out for anything that sounds, bad. Ah, there you are, Crash. I have some news. Your old friend Spyro has been searching the islands for anything giving off those bad vibes. He has an unusual theory about the explosion that caused this mess. Meet up with him in the village ahead and keep your ear out for bad vibes. They are spreading. You're in luck, Cortex. Spyro's been scouting ahead, and he believes you aren't completely to blame for all of this. Meet up with him in the village at the base of Mount Wumpa. And keep an ear out for anything that sounds wrong. These terrible bad vibes will shake the whole of the island apart if you don't set them right. The perfect rhythm of the island must be restored before it's too late. Only Crash Bandicoot can unlock this zone. Only Dr. Neo-Cortex can unlock this zone. Stupendously done, Skylander. You will have the Wumpa Island set right in no time at all. Beware! Fake Crash has turned Cortex's machine into an unharmonious instrument of discordant destruction. Look out! Fake Crash's backspin will do more than scratch you. Avoid his offbeat spin. He's dizzied himself. Quickly, attack while he's stunned. Strike now while Fake Crash is discombobulated. That's the way. Don't let up. You've got Fake Crash on the ropes. Fake Crash has turned the dance floor against you. Avoid the damage zone. Find a safe place on the dance floor. The damage effect on the dance floor is not fading. Keep moving or you'll get hurt. Keep your feet moving on the dance floor and get to Fake Crash before it's too late. Booga booga! Booga booga! Yes, Crash, that's wonderful. Your moves are quite, rhythmically appropriate while being visually appealing. Or whatever the kids are saying these days. Hey, Crash Bandicoot, why are you still dancing? The Great Synchronization Celebration is on the other side of the island.
I'm really glad that you Skylanders are always doing heroic stuff. Everybody else is definitely too lazy to save the world. Wait, have we met before? You look an awful lot like a Bandicoot me and my friend were hanging out with earlier. Yeah, he was acting kind of wacky, though, so maybe it wasn't you. Don't listen to Cantata. I always knew you were a good guy deep down. Of course, everybody thinks I'm delusional.
Mama Shaker, Metronome, Thump Grumps, Hula and Bongo Beats, Fake Crash.
This music is terrible. Maybe the statues are giving us a clue on how to get rid of these bad vibes. Jump on the pad with the golden triangle to hear the statue's clue. Try to match the musical pattern you hear. Whew! Thanks, Skylander. I wasn't sure how much longer I could deal with that awful music. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I just love the sound of the islands during the synchronization celebration. Hey, did you come through here earlier? I swear I saw you just before that big explosion. Or maybe it was some other bandicoot. His eyebrows were out of control. Cortex did this, right? What was he thinking? Thanks. That awful music was really getting to me. Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that awful machine you made responsible for all of this? Seriously, man, why would you try to wreck the synchronization celebration like this? Everybody's just trying to chill out and have a good time.
Hey, be careful as you head outside. We just installed a new security system, and it could be a real headache to get past.
Whoa, hey, hold up. We built these auto smashers to keep out bad guys, evil geniuses, and traveling crate salesmen. And they're great. It's just that, feast your eyes on the future of rock-based security systems, Mr. Bandicoot. 10,000 pounds of unstoppable crushing power. They're great. It's just, this security system was designed to repel tiny, fat-headed men just like you, Cortex. So far, it's done a great job of keeping the village safe. So safe, in fact, that, we don't remember how to turn them off. Sorry. Good luck. Ah, those terrible sounds from the mountain messed up the Smashin' Rockers' groove big time. They won't act right without some smooth rhythm to bop to. You gotta find my Funky Wumpa mixtape. It's in one of the boxes below. You know they won't act right with this racket, Crash. You gotta find my Funky Wumpa mixtape. It's in one of the boxes below. The Auto Smashers won't act right without some smooth rhythm to bop to, which is your fault, Cortex. You better hurry up and dig out my Funky Wumpa mixtape. It's in one of the boxes below. My mixtape. Get ready to get your groove on, Smashin' Rockers. It's time to dance. Gotta find my mixtape. It's gotta be in one of those boxes.
Hey, if you've got your eye on that treasure pile back there, you're gonna have to beat my friend Cello at Skystones.
Whoa! Look out! Sheesh, that was a close one. Hey, come on up here. We thought you were a goner for sure. Great job not getting eaten, Skylander. Hey, you're back. I didn't have a chance to get a selfie with you when you ran through here earlier. Do you want to take one now? So, like, are you a good guy now or something? So bad. I can't move. Inconvenient puzzle blocks. Help, Skylander. Bandicoot, why'd you do this to me? What did I ever do to deserve this? Puzzle's so complex, so heavy, sapping my will. Might even cry. Never thought I'd say it, but help, Cortex. Dance hall. Just beyond these gates. Watch out for the trash bandicoot. Thanks for getting those blocks out of the way. I wish I knew who kept leaving those things around.
I'm the greatest Skystones player on Wumpa Island. In fact, I'm the only Skystones player on Wumpa Island. There's no way you can beat me. I knew it! I am the greatest Skystones player. Take that, Mom! I showed you. The treasure is still mine. Mine forever! I can't believe it! You're the greatest Skystones player on Wumpa Island? Wow. Years of solitude and training wasted. Who am I?
Hey, Skylander, check out my sweet crate collection. It took me 20 years to get all these crates in here. Wow, the real Crash Bandicoot came all the way out here to see my prized crate collection. I'm so honored. Welcome to the Crate Museum, home of Wumpa Island's finest, hand-picked organic crates. Now don't get any villainous ideas in here, Dr. Cortex. I've got my eye on you. Man, I love these crates. I would be heartbroken if some jerk came along and smashed him.
Welcome to the Chili Pepper Run. I made it especially for you. You want to try to get all the crates without perishing under a crushing weight. Welcome to the Chili Pepper Run. I'm so excited for you to finally try it. Now don't forget, the more crates you get, the more awesome prizes you can win. As long as you don't, get crushed. I want to say that I've really thoroughly tested it for you, but all of my test runners kind of got squished by the giant bowling ball, so it's an experiment. It'll be great. You'll be great. You'll be the best crate getter of all time. I'm so your biggest fan. That was awesome! You totally didn't die! I knew you wouldn't. Don't forget, more crates, more money. Great work, but you didn't get them all. Do you want to have another go?
Over here, Skylander! Check it out! This is the entrance to our annual Chili Pepper Run. It's a death-defying obstacle course that only Crash can unlock. I know it's really important to make sure everything goes smoothly for the synchronization celebration, but this is too cool to miss. If you see Crash, send him over, will you? Crash! Hey, Crash! Over here! We know how much you love escaping mortal danger by the skin of your teeth, so we made a Chili Pepper Run that only you can unlock. This one is really awesome. Come on, Crash, it'll be really cool. What do you say? Give it a go? Hey, Cortex, come here. This is the entrance to our annual Chili Pepper Run. It's a death-defying obstacle course designed for superheroic types, like you. I know it's really important to make sure everything goes smoothly for the synchronization celebration, but this is too cool to miss. Great job on that Chili Pepper Run. I knew you'd survive. Pretty much.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Huh? Hey, you! Skylander! Come over here! What am I gonna do? These blocks keep falling asleep on me when they play those bad beats. Hey, you! Crash Bandicoot! Come over here! Sweet, ever-loving Wumpa. It's like we need an evil genius to solve this. Who makes these puzzles anyway? Hey, you! You're an evil genius! My friend has been trying to bring the Wumpa beats back. Too many bad beats and they fall asleep on us. Use your mighty powers to wake them up, or just jump on their tops. You did it! Now everyone can be awake for the party.
Got a sleeping block problem? No probs. Use your kick punch to wake them up. Too many bad notes and they fall asleep. They miss the Wumpa beat. Wow, you made that look easy. Nice work.
Welcome to the second Chili Pepper Run. Are you ready to heat things up? Ha! I'm so glad you came by. Hope you enjoy it. You need to try and chomp the chili peppers. I'm sure you can handle the burn. Just, watch your step out there. I'll be cheering for you. Okay, I gotta admit, I'm a little nervous. No one's ever eaten 2 chili peppers before, but there's some great prizes if you do. Feel the burn. Just, watch your step out there. I'll be cheering for you. Wow, you actually did it. I mean, of course you did it. Yay, you. That was awesome. But you left some behind. You want to try again?
I wonder what it's like to live in a place where you don't have to dance all day. I'm so tired.
Boy, howdy, I'll say. That was a heck of an explosion. Downright dissonant. I reckon that awful machine has gone and messed up the rhythmic vibe of parts of this here island. You mind scouting ahead to make sure everything's hunky-dory, Skylander? Go on, Mr. Bandicoot. These islands ain't gonna get their proper vibe all back on their lonesome. Well, you're looking guiltier than a pollywog and a panhandler's pumpkin, Dr. Cortex. Now, this is just some confabulation from a fellow inventor, but I can smell failed experiment all over you. Bleh. Huh? You saw another Bandicoot? You're sure it wasn't Crash? Well, that's fishier than a sardine in a suit coat. You keep an eye out, Skylander. Sounds like there might be another Bandicoot on the loose. Well, that's weirder than a one-eyed Wumpa fruit. Watch your back while you're running around out there, Crash. I reckon you might have an impersonator. Well, that's shadier than a shaved schnitzel. But I guess that means it might not be all Cortex's fault. Don't suppose you know anything about this, do you, Cortex? Well, no sense in worrying too much about all this hootenanny. We still got a party to put on. Get out there and fix them islands. I reckon those atrociousifying bad vibes you've been fixing all over these islands is on account of some kind of sonic modulator. I've been piecing together the facts, Cortex, and I figure you made yourself a sonic modulator of some stripe or another, isn't that so? Now, I'd like to believe such a machine was meant to enhance the synchronization celebration, but I lived with chaos at the old academy for too long to believe in that stuff and fluff. I'm pretty sure this ain't what Cortex intended. Anyway, there's another Chili Pepper Run set up over there. The islanders are awful excited about it. Well, I just don't think all this discombobulation was part of his plan. Anyway, the islanders made another Chili Pepper Run for you, Crash. They're real excited about it. Try it out. Was this your plan? To take over the world by creating all the bad vibes? Psh. Anyway, there's another Chili Pepper Run over there for Crash. Send him over if you see him. That was a mighty fine performance. But no time to jabberjaw on it. We got some serious business to attend to. The dance hall for the great synchronization celebration isn't too far ahead, Skylander. The dance hall for the great synchronization celebration isn't too far ahead, Crash. But I expect you knew that on account of the fact that you live here. The dance hall for the great synchronization celebration ain't too far ahead, Cortex. But I expect you knew that on account of the fact that you've been trying to conquer these here islands for whatever reason floats your boat. Mind yourself on the bridges up there. I don't think the islanders give two hoots about health and safety regulations. Honestly, did you see that security system outside the village? Big old stones on bamboo scaffolding, like they never seen a blueprint. My scanners have gone all hinky. I can't tell if it's the altitude or that dang bad vibes that's messing up my systems. Well, that thing's about to blow, and it'll take all the islands with it. Quick! Whoa, this is one discombobulated boombox. Don't worry, I can do all the fixing. You just get in there and do all the fighting. Good gravy boats. Fake Crash has got himself a whole flash mob. You better watch out. Oh, guess Fake Crash didn't bother learning the steps. Looks like the floor is all yours.
We Wumpa Islanders prefer a very minimal aesthetic. Crates, Wumpa fruit, and some sweet jams. That's all you need. Can't think. Music is so terrible. See now? That's the stuff. Just let those good vibes wash over you and simmer in its rhythmic goodness. Maybe you're not so bad after all, Cortex. See you at the party. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Crash. Feel the beat.
Help me! Sweet Wumpa fruit. That was a close one. I was so scared, man. Do you even know what it feels like to hide behind crates? They're so fragile. Like my bones. My fragile bones. I don't know how you hero types do it. Thanks. Thanks for saving me. I don't know how you hero types do it. Are you a hero type now? I guess you must be since you saved me.
Oh no, I'm positive. I saw this guy way up the mountain, dancing around in some kind of giant, crazy robo-suit. Badly. He's so offbeat, it's creating all these bad vibes across the island. I know it sounds crazy, but I really do think that there's some other bandicoot running around the Wumpa Island, Skylander. Do you have like a brother or something? Maybe some kind of crazy-looking cousin? What I don't quite understand is how this other bandicoot plays into whatever scheme you cooked up, Cortex. Was this your plan? Hey, Skylander, you're getting pretty close to the last place I saw that other bandicoot, so be careful while you explore. Oh, and have you seen Cortex anywhere? Hey, Crash, you're getting pretty close to the last place I saw that other bandicoot, so be careful while you explore. Oh, and have you seen Cortex anywhere? Some of his minions are headed this way, and they seem pretty cranky. If they get here before we kick off the synchronization celebration, we're in big trouble. If you see him, send him over here, okay? He's caused enough trouble already, so this is his mess to clean up. Hey, Cortex, get over here! There's a squadron of your minions headed this way. Between the islands losing their good vibe and that other bandicoot running around causing a ruckus, we've had enough trouble from you, Mr. Doctor, whatever. You get in this teleporter right now, Mr. Doctor, and you fix this. I appreciate you cleaning this mess up. Let's get back to work. Seriously though, watch your back. Nobody's been able to check the dance hall yet. The bad vibes around the area are just too awful to bear. You can hardly think. You're doing a great job, Skylander. The rhythmic good vibes of the island are coming back. Great work, Crash. Seems like we might actually be able to have the synchronization celebration after all, thanks to you. Keep it up, Cortex. Everything's almost back to normal, just like it was before you wrecked it all. I'm giving you a hard time. Seriously, good work. I knew it! Look! There's another bandicoot in... Whoa! I don't believe it! My old pal Crash Bandicoot has invited us to the great synchronization celebration at the Wumpa Islands. Oh, this is going to be awesome! I wonder what he's been up to the past 20 years.
You dare challenge the power of our squadron? You risk the wrath of mighty Uka Uka. You cannot possibly succeed against our superior forces. You have brought this destruction on yourself. No, this is impossible. Halt! Ah! What does it take to stop you? That does it. You go no further. You will pay for this. You've done well, Skylander. But there will be another time. Count on it. Amazing. I had no idea you were such a skilled warrior. I must prepare for our next battle. Impossible! You've destroyed our entire fleet. You are a formidable foe. Until we meet again.
Oh, hey there! So, Spyro told me to tell Cortex that he needs to hop in this teleporter pronto because more minions are coming this way, whatever that means. Are you Cortex? No? Well, if you know who he is or what he looks like, can you please send him over here? Minions sound pretty ominous. You must be, right? Okay, so, it sounded like it's really important to take care of those minions. Minions sound pretty ominous. Nice job! Maybe now we can get on with our celebration.